name's Molly. I'm the founder, owner, operator, and everything for Lacquer 22, a small nail polish company. And I have a couple things to talk to you about today. The first one is that there are 3 colors launching as you're watching this. This is the Blank Slate Trio, and we'll get into all the individual colors here in a second. But the other thing I want to talk about is just what you can expect from Lacquer 22 this year. So let's get started with these 3 colors. The first one that I am really excited about, this is Crow. So if you were here in the beginning, you know that I launched Crow as part of the first ever launch with Lacquer 22. This is that black, or shimmery black, sorry. But originally it was not very pigmented. I fixed it. This one is pigmented. Typical 2-3 coats will get you through. I really love a good black nail, and this has the shimmer in there, so it's not as flat as most creams. But so it just adds a little extra something in there, and I just really love Crow. The next one, this is called Begin Again. This is a mid-tone gray, and it has a purple shift in there. Let's see if that picks up. I love this. I feel like the purple is a little bit unexpected. I'm just a fan. I think a gray nail is really fun. In fact, there's another gray coming out this year. But I really love the purple in there. I think it just adds something different and adds a little pop. I just like it. The last one is Disco. So this is a glitter topper. This has black, white, silver, and iridescent glitters in there, mixed with a couple of hollow glitters as well. It's really pretty, and the way it catches the light is really nice. And you get those little pops of hollow or iridescence depending on where the light hits. And it looks really good over Begin Again and Crow as well. And really with anything, because it has a pretty neutral base. So really, really fun trio. They launch individually and as a trio. And you can get yours now. All the information will be in the description. There's also a sale happening for Friday the 13th. And we have a clearance section now, trying to get rid of some old manufactured colors. So yeah, enjoy that while you can. But that's all for that part. So let's move on to what you can expect this year. So I know that Lacquer 22 has been through a couple transitions, and I really, really appreciate you all for staying with me. It's been hectic on my side, so I'm sure you all have been a little confused as well, but I feel like we're finally at a place where we can just take a breather and calm down and get used to this. So again, thank you. And here's kind of my goal. So I have Lacquer 22 launches completely planned out for the rest of the year. And yes, I feel amazing about it. I feel very ahead. There's some colors that are coming that I am so excited about. I can't wait for you to see them. I felt like a genius when I came up with them, and I really, really hope that they haven't been done before, because that's truly gonna burst my bubble if they have, because I'm so excited for them. But yeah, all of this year is planned out. I can't wait for you guys to see them. I have Valentine's Day that'll be coming next month. I'll be working on those here shortly. And there's some fun colors in there as well. There's also going to be 2 new formulas, so keep your eyes out for that. Big things, big things. I also want to mention that I am hand mixing again. So I originally started hand mixing, and then I went to working with the manufacturer. I'm back to hand mixing. Manufacturer is not my jam. I just don't want to, and I feel like I can be more creative with hand mixing anyway, so that's where we are. The only downside is that as of now, we only have stickers for our logos on the bottle instead of it being screen printed, but I think most of us can agree that that's not a big deal. We still have the wide brush. Let me see it here. Ooh, there's the wide brush for you. Paddle brush. But yeah, we're hand mixing. Now this does mean that there's going to be fewer quantities for each launch. It does not mean things are sold and taken off. That's not my intention at all. But there's going to be fewer quantities going up than when I was going through the manufacturers. So be aware of that. That does not mean that anything sold out on launch day is never coming back, because it's very likely that it will. It's just a logistics thing at this point. I'm trying to find a good time where I can sit down and restock a bunch of shades. And I'll get into why I haven't had time for that here in a second. But I would like to, my goal is to have a monthly questions box on Instagram asking what shades you want to be restocked. So you can tell me what your most wanted shade is, and I can make that happen for you. So we'll see how that goes. Again, that's my goal, but I have not had much time lately. And I also want to mention the last thing with colors is that I know a lot of us have favorites from the manufactured line. Peridot, Lightning Bug, Texas Sage, Undead, and Phantom, I think. Oh, and Honeypot. We've had some really good ones. So most of the most loved, I will be hand mixing myself to reformulate them and continue having them in my line. Just kind of have to go with the flow with me on that, because it truly depends. Like Peridot and Lightning Bug I've toyed with a little bit, but the finish may not be exactly the same, but I'm going to do my absolute best to get that color for both of them as bright as they are right now. So just bear with me. I'm working on it. I'm trying, and I'm doing my best. So I mentioned that I have all of this year planned out, and I just want to let you know now, well, obviously for this month it's a trio, and I typically would do 5-piece collections, so don't expect 5-piece collections all the time for me anymore. I am treating this more as a hobby instead of what I wanted in the past, which was for this to be my full-time job. I learned that I really do not want to deal with lawyers and contracts and copyright and HR and all these things that you have to deal with as a bigger company. So I'm just kind of keeping it down, and I'm making this more of a hobby. I'm not trying to grow it exponentially. Would love some growth, but I'm happy with where we are right now. And I think that doing this in that way, doing Lacquer 22 this way, is what's best for me and my mental state, because I am just stressed out all the time. So taking this to be a little bit more fun rather than another thing to stress about is very helpful for me. And I also know that I mentioned that I don't have time, and let me tell you why. Basically, I am doing my Plan B career, which is totally fine. I'm actually very excited about it, and I can't wait. I am currently getting my alternative certification to become a teacher. So as of right now, I have a lot of things to do. I'm back in school with my certification. I am a full-time substitute, and I'm having a blast, honestly. It's been really fun. But I'm also helping with an extracurricular, and it is so time-consuming. If you were in a band-related activity in high school, you know what I'm talking about. Lots of extra hours, but it's very fun and I enjoy it a lot. So that's kind of why I haven't been posting on Instagram as much as I would like to, but again, you guys understand, and I am so grateful for everybody that supported me so far. I think this year is going to be really fun and just kind of adventurous with the different colors. I can't wait. I'm so excited. There's one that I'm thinking of specifically that I can't say quite yet, but I am just stoked. I'm so excited for what my brain came up with, and I feel like that sounds a little funny, but I'm really excited. That's all I have for you today. I hope you have a really good day. Again, the Blank Slate Trio just launched. Go get yours. And then the sale information and the clearance and all of that gonna be in the description. So keep your eye out, and then keep your eye out for Valentine's. It's right around the corner. I will see you guys next time. Bye.